Hello everyone, welcome to my channel ASP.NET Core, and today I'm going to show you how to design or how to create a scratch project online hotel room booking in ASP.NET Core. And this is the simple demonstration of online hotel room booking system in ASP.NET Core, how to design it. And this project is layered architecture, designed layered architecture. And here you can see that this is the simple demonstration with the pagings, and here we have some hotel rooms like room status available, rooms facilities, AC room, non-smoking rooms, and these are the facilities. And here we have a facilities table, room facilities, like that. And the room types is also there, and the rooms is also mentioned in this form. And just I want to go for your cart. So first of all, just go for the home, and here we have a register and the login functionality. Here we have just like that, Jacob at the rate of gmail.com, and Jacob. Okay, so here you can see that Jacob is signed in into the system. Here you can see that the Jacob at the rate of gmail.com, and here you can see that the lots of rooms available. So just I want to add 103 rooms in my cart for the 29 days, 29 date, and just I want to stay here for 3 days. Just I want to just go for the cart, add cart, and okay. So just go for your cart, and here you can see that your cart detail is there. The room price is 1000 and number of days is 3. So the total amount is 3000, sorry. And just go for the proceed to pay, and here you can see that the order detail is there, like that, summary 103, total amount, and proceed to pay. And just I want to put it here, name this is Jacob, and the phone number is 12345678910. That is the dummy project. And here just go for the proceed to payment. Okay, and before going for the payment, just I want to show the basic admin details. And just I want to add facilities first of all, and the room types. Just I want to add room that is the deluxe room. So here we have the deluxe room, and so search functionality is also there, deluxe, like that. And also here we have a room types, deluxe, and room facilities like attached toilet, non-smoking room, smoking, AC rooms, and this is your air purifier is there, air purifier. Just I want to create it, and just now that's the next room. Just I want to create it like that. Okay, so function is not there, just create it new. Here we have a room number that is 120, 1020. Okay, 1020, and room price is 1500, and select a room type, that is deluxe room, and availability is available, and the room picture is like that. Just I want to select the room picture from pictures tab, and the rooms, oops, not there. Okay, and this is the AC rooms, small non-smoking rooms, attached toilet, attached purifier, and just I want to add the room pictures. So just select the choose file, and just go for rooms. Here we have, and just I want to create it. Okay, so your room is created now. Just go for the home, and you will see that your room picture is there, air purifier is there, 1020 is the room number. Okay, so just I want to add some details. Just I want to just go for the details, and just I want to book it now for the checkup. So this is the simple demonstration of your hotel room booking and how to create it. So what should you do for the basic types, and let's go for it. Okay, so just create a new project, and you can say that the project name ASP.NET Core Web App, and the model view controller. So here we have ASP.NET core web app model view controller. So the name is hotel project, and the solution name is hotel project, but the project name is a web. Okay, so hotel project, just I want to create a solution name, and the framework is 6.0 and authentication type is none by default, and just create it. A solution with the specified name is already exist, so just create is no, and just go back, and the hotel project dot web hotel project solution. Okay, so the project name is hotel project dot web, and the solution name is hotel project solution. Okay, so the first one is the hotel project dot web, and the solution name is hotel project solution, and in which you can say that this is the default web app, and just I want to create a new class library project. So add a new item, and in the left panel you can say that oops, it's not a new item, it's add a new project. And here you can say that this is the class library project, and in which you can add hotel, the name is BLL, or you can say that hotel project dot BLL. Okay, so the name is hotel project dot BLL, that is business logic layer, and then next one is the models layer. So add a new project again, and class library project, and the name is hotel project dot models. Okay, and the next one is add a new project, that is the class library project hotel project dot ViewModels. Okay, and the next one is utility project, add a new item, add a new project, class library project, utility project, and the next one is, this is the BLL business logic layer, models, utility, view models, web, and the next one is service layer project. Okay, so here we have some definite projects name, that is BLS business logic layer, models, services, utility, view models, and the web, and this close all this project. Now just first of all start with the models project. So here we have the default class name, class 1. So just remove this class first of all. Now add some models in the project, that is just add, that is paste, and here we have some models which is related to your project, that is the application user class, and here you can see that the namespace, first of all change the namespace, that is the hotel project dot models, hotel project dot models, and this is the, so now you can see that application user class is inherited with the identity user class, but identity user class is actually exist in the package. So just add edit project file inside the property groups here. So here we have a item group property, and inside in which you can add package references that include Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.Entity Framework Core with the version of 6.0.9. So just save this thing and run your project. You can see that your dependency is updated with the project, that is package Microsoft ASP.NET Core.identity.entity framework core with a version of 6.0.9. So you can see that your problem will be resolved with the identity user. So save this application user, and the next one is the cart controller. And you can see in the cart controller also here we have online hotel. So there is in the application user class, here we have a online project dot model. It's not a online project, actually hotel project dot model. So hotel project dot model, there is the hotel project dot models. Okay, and the next one is the cart controller, and the same thing you can do with the online replace with the online hotel with the hotel project dot models. Now in the cart controller, here we have a ID, rooms. There is not added actually, and you can see that here we have a room controller class. So just use control and dot key, and here we have a online hotel dot models. But you can see that the room class is inside in the different namespace. So just match with the namespace hotel project dot models, and again just come with the cart controller, and inside the cart controller room customer ID customer, and customer also have a application user class, and date time from date to date, total price, total days. Okay, so now save this cart, and now inside the next one is facilities controller, and also change hotel project dot models ID title and the room facilities. So just go for the room facilities and change the namespace hotel project dot models. So here we have a facilities ID title and the room facilities. Now save this thing and just come with the new types, order details, and here we have a order detail page. So hotel project dot models, and here we have a ID, order header, room ID, and room. Okay, so now the room is the hotel project. Now save this room, and also you can see that the room the type or the namespace is not matched. Oops. Hotel project dot models, and order detail project is hotel project. Okay, so this is the matched hotel project dot models, and the next one is the order header. So hotel project dot models, and here we have a ID, customer, date of order, order total, order status, payment status, session ID, payment intent ID, date of payment, due date, phone, address, city, state, postal code, and the name. Save this. The next one is the room hotel project dot models, and here we have a ID, room number, room type ID, room type, status, price, room picture, and room facilities with the new hash set room facilities, enum with the room available, type of integer, booked and available. The next one is room facilities, and here we have a room and the facilities in between the table, that is ID, room facilities ID, and hotel project dot models. The next one is the room type, so just add hotel project dot models. So each one you have to check. Okay, so everything is fine. Now close all these, and so once again you have to check all these project name, the hotel project dot models, cart hotel project dot models, facilities hotel project dot models, order detail hotel project dot models. Here we have order header, hotel project dot models, and inside the order header, here we have some data in the property in the form of properties, and the rooms hotel project dot models, okay, and the room facilities hotel project dot models. These are facilities, and the room types hotel project dot models. So all these are clear. The next one is going for the service layer, or sorry, repository layer. So here we have a BLL, and the default class is class 1. Just I want to remove this. So here we have in the BLL projects, first of all add a new class. That name is application DB context. So here we have application DB context, and that class is must to add, that is public, and replace with this class. Okay, so now public class application DB context, and now add this class with this properties and the DB set. So application DB context is inherited with the identity DB context, and this is the constructor DB context options, application DB context options, and the base class is options. And here we have application DB context, application user, room type, room facilities, cart, room facilities, order header, and the order details. So now after that you have to add some packages in this project. So now just open, right click on it, and add a project file, and you have to add these and these files in the item group property, that is the project reference, that is include Microsoft ASP.NET Core.identity.entity framework core with the version of 6.0.9, and the package reference is Microsoft Entity Framework Core.SQL Server 6.0.9. Now save this class, and you can see that is the limitation signs, but that is added successfully, identity ASP.NET Core. Now just again go for the application DB context class, and here you can see that identity DB context class is inherited with the Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.identity entity framework core, and DB context options is entity framework core. So here we have, and these are the project reference. So just add reference to hotel project dot models, and here we have application user, room types, rooms, room facilities, cart, room facilities, order header, and order details. So now save all these things. Now after that you have to just go for your next thing, that is the generic repository. So now you have to add a new repositories. So add a new folder, there is generics, and in the generics you have to add a new repository, new item, there is an interface, and here we have I generic repository, and in the I generic repository you have to add all these properties. I generic repository of type template, and you can say that hotel project.bll.generics, the name is space, and here we have the first method name is the get all, and inside the get all here we have expression. Okay, so here you can use like that x tends to x dot id is double equals to id. So like that expression you will be added in this type. Okay, so and after that you have to use I orderable query, order by, and I include queryable, that is you can use include properties, you have to add lazy loading. Okay, and the next one is the disabled tracking, that is default true. The next one is that T get by ID and get by ID async, and here you have to add expressions and or include, and the next one is disabled tracking, and then you have to add by their entity, add async, T entity, update, T entity, update async, T entity, and delete async, and delete range. So here we have. So now just go for the implementation, and here we have a generic repository. There is a new class, generic repository. Inside the implementation of generic repository class, you have to add all these things. So first of all, public class generic repository of T, and that is implemented with the I generic repository. And I generic repository is actually implement interface. Okay, so not go for this, and just where T is a class name. And private read only application DB context, that is context, and DB set, and just use Microsoft Entity Framework Core. Okay, and the next one is the you have to add context as well as DB set in the constructor. The next one is the add with the T entity. There is the method name dbset.add. Okay, the next one is the add async method with the dbset.add entity with the return entity also. The next one is the delete method with the T entity, context dot entry of the state entity dot state entity state dot detached dbset dot attach entity, and then removed. The next one is the delete async. So here we have delete async, the same with the delete with the async keyword only. And the next one is delete range. So list of T entity list dbset dot remove range entity list. And the next one is get all with the expression. So just use link expression and iQueryable. So Microsoft Entity Framework Core.query. So here we have iQueryable query equals to dbset, disable tracking query equals to query dot as not tracking, filter is not equals to null, then query with the filter, query with the include, order by query, and then next one is simple query. And then just go for the get by ID method and get by ID async, similar with the get all methods. So disable tracking, filter, and include, and then finally there is no one, just go for first or default. Okay, and next one is update dbset.attach entity, context.entity entry entity state dot modified. And the next one is update async. So dbset.attach entity and context.entry entity state dot modified and entity. Okay, so everything is fine. Okay, so now save this and problem is resolved. Okay, so generic repository implementation is clear. So the next one is to add a unit of work class. So add a new item interface, and that is name is a unit of work. And in the unit of work class, here we have to add generic repository, where we have T generic repository T, where T is a class name, and with the method name save. Now implementation of unit of work. So add unit of work, add a new class, the name is unit of work. Okay, now in the unit of work class, here we have only single one property, that for the generic repository. So first of all, add application DB context and initialize in the constructor, and after that make a property of I generic repository, that is the method, and where T is a class name. So I generic repository of T, that is repo, is the instance name, and initialize with the new generic repository of T with the context class, and return the repo. Okay, so okay, everything is fine. Now in the save method you have to use context.save changes. Okay, so save this and your generics is clear. Now just go for your services. So here we have to add the service layer project, and inside here we have a class 1. So just I want to delete it first. And the next one is to add related to room type service. So add a new item, and that is the interface, and the interface name is I room type. iRoom type service. So iRoom type service is an interface, and you have to add these interface properties. That is the page result, and the page result with the room type view model. Okay, so get all room types with the page number and page size, and get all room types without page number and the page size, and get room types only with the type ID, update room type, insert room type, and delete room type. Okay, according to the room type, here we have a room type view model, and everywhere you have to see there is a view model. So, and after service layer, I will design the view models. Okay, so just save this, and just go for the next one is the view models first. So here we have a view models, and here we have a default class, that is class 1. So delete first, and so here we have a view model. So just add a new class. The class name is room type view model. So here we have some codes related to room type view model. So in the room type view model, here we have a ID and the name. Okay, so the first one is the empty constructor, and in which you have to room type, and there is the room type view model. Just convert it from the view model to the model. So just add the room type first of all model as a reference. Add reference to hotel project.models. Okay, the problem is resolved. In the room type view model, just convert from the model to view model. Okay, the next model is we'll discuss in the next video. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and like this video also, and share this video on your profile, LinkedIn and WhatsApp. Thank you very much for watching.